Imagine navigating a maze without a map. It's chaotic, confusing, and filled with dead ends. Now picture having a detailed layout of that maze, allowing you to see every twist and turn clearly. This is what analytical thinking provides: a mental roadmap for tackling complex problems and making informed decisions. Analytical skills are not just about solving problems. They are about understanding them at their core. They empower you to dissect even the most overwhelming situations into manageable parts. These skills involve questioning information, identifying patterns, and considering various perspectives before arriving at a solution. Whether you are a student trying to ace a challenging subject, a professional aiming to optimize workflows, or someone making personal decisions, analytical thinking gives you the edge to excel in every aspect of life. In today's fast-paced world, the ability to analyze situations critically is not a luxury. It's a necessity. Think about how much information you're bombarded with daily: news updates, social media posts, or even conversations at work. Without strong analytical skills, you might end up overwhelmed or misled by misinformation. Developing these skills helps you cut through the noise, distinguish facts from opinions, and make logical decisions. This guide will walk you through the steps to develop your analytical skills. From breaking down complex problems to sharpening your tools for evaluation, we'll explore actionable techniques, practical examples, and daily habits that will take your critical thinking abilities to the next level. Now, let's start with the process of breaking down complex problems. At the heart of analytical thinking is the ability to simplify complexity. Every complicated problem can be broken down into smaller, more digestible components, which makes it easier to approach systematically. Let's break this down step by step. 1. Define the problem clearly. A poorly defined problem is like trying to hit a target you can't see. Start by framing your problem in specific terms. For example, instead of saying, "I'm not happy at work," reframe it as, "I feel unmotivated because my tasks don't align with my interests or career goals." This clarity helps in focusing your efforts on solving the root cause rather than addressing surface-level symptoms. Example: imagine you're part of a team struggling with missed deadlines. Instead of blaming poor time management in general, define the issue clearly. Our team consistently misses deadlines due to unclear roles, inefficient tools, and lack of prioritization. Once framed, you can address each contributing factor individually. 2. Break the problem into smaller parts. Think of this process as dismantling a puzzle. Instead of focusing on the entire picture, start with one piece at a time. Example: if your finances are in disarray, don't tackle everything at once. Break it into categories like monthly expenses, income streams, and savings goals. This way, you can focus on trimming unnecessary costs or increasing income in manageable steps. 3. Identify relationships and patterns. Complex problems often involve interrelated elements. Recognizing these connections can lead to deeper insights. Example: consider a business owner noticing declining customer satisfaction. By analyzing data, they might identify patterns linking the dissatisfaction to long wait times during peak hours. This relationship points to operational inefficiencies, allowing the business owner to allocate resources accordingly. 4. Use visual tools. Diagrams, charts, and flowcharts are incredibly helpful for mapping out ideas. A mind map, for instance, can organize causes and effects visually, making it easier to identify areas for action. Example: a teacher might use a flowchart to analyze why students are underperforming. By visually breaking down potential causes, curriculum design, teaching methods, or lack of engagement, they can target the most significant issues. How to evaluate evidence, identify assumptions, and understand perspectives. Critical thinking involves making decisions based on evidence, not guesses. However, evaluating evidence isn't always straightforward. It requires careful consideration and objectivity. 1. Evaluating evidence. Not all evidence is equal. Ask yourself, where does this information come from? Is it supported by data or research? Does it align with other credible sources? Example: imagine you're considering a fitness program that claims it can help you lose 10 pounds in a week. Instead of accepting this claim at face value, investigate the science behind it. Look for peer-reviewed studies or testimonials from verified sources to determine its validity. 2. Identifying assumptions. Assumptions often cloud judgment and lead to flawed conclusions. Example: suppose you assume your colleague is avoiding meetings because they're lazy. By questioning this assumption, you might discover they're struggling with personal challenges or miscommunication about their responsibilities. Recognizing these biases ensures you don't jump to unfounded conclusions. Exercise. Write down assumptions you've made about a recent decision and evaluate them. Are they based on facts or are they influenced by personal biases? 3. Understanding multiple perspectives. The ability to consider different perspectives strengthens your analytical skills by broadening your understanding of an issue. Example, a city council debating whether to build a new highway must weigh the perspectives of various stakeholders. Commuters might favor reduced traffic congestion, while environmentalists worry about ecological impacts. Considering these viewpoints helps in creating a balanced, well-informed plan. Tools and techniques to sharpen analytical skills. Like any skill, analytical thinking improves with practice and the right tools. Here are some techniques to build and refine your abilities. 1. SWOT analysis. Strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, threats. This tool is widely used in decision-making and planning. Example, if you're deciding whether to switch careers, list strengths, transferable skills, passion for the new field. Weaknesses, lack of experience, potential pay cut. Opportunities, industry growth, networking opportunities. Threats, uncertainty, stiff competition. SWOT analysis organizes your thoughts and provides a clear framework for decision-making. 2. The 5 Whys technique. This method uncovers the root cause of a problem by repeatedly asking why. Example, a coffee shop struggles with low sales. Why are sales low? Fewer customers. Why fewer customers? Poor marketing. Why poor marketing? No social media presence. Why no social media presence? Lack of expertise. Why lack of expertise? No investment in training. The root issue, lack of training, becomes clear, enabling targeted action. 3. Scenario planning. Anticipating potential outcomes helps in preparing for uncertainty. Example, a company launching a new product might plan for best case scenario, high demand and market dominance. Worst case scenario, failure due to strong competition. Most likely scenario, moderate success requiring gradual scaling. This exercise helps businesses allocate resources strategically. 4. Mind mapping. Use mind maps to visually organize your thoughts. Example, a student preparing for exams can create a mind map of key topics, subtopics, and related questions. This not only simplifies studying, but also highlights gaps in knowledge. Daily practices to strengthen analytical skills. Like building muscle, sharpening your analytical abilities requires consistent effort. Here are habits you can incorporate into your daily life. 1. Practice critical reading. Analyze news articles, blogs, or even social media posts critically. Question the author's intent, evidence, and possible biases. Example, if you read an article claiming that remote work reduces productivity, look for data backing this claim. Consider whether the study might have limitations, such as small sample size or biased methodology. 2. Solve real-world problems. Take on small projects that involve planning or strategy. Example, organizing a family trip requires budgeting, scheduling, and logistics. These tasks engage your problem-solving and decision-making skills. 3. Engage in discussions. Regularly debate topics with friends or colleagues. Choose subjects where opinions differ to practice evaluating multiple viewpoints. Example, discuss whether social media has more positive or negative effects. Present evidence for both sides before forming your conclusion. 4. Learn new skills. Taking up a hobby or learning a new skill challenges your brain to think differently. For example, learning coding teaches logical thinking by requiring you to break problems into smaller steps and identify solutions. 5. Reflect daily. At the end of each day, analyze a decision you made. What factors influenced your choice? Could you have approached it differently? For example, reflecting on why you chose one restaurant over another can reveal subconscious preferences or habits you weren't aware of. Conclusion: analytical thinking isn't about memorizing formulas. It's about cultivating a mindset that values logic, evidence, and curiosity. By learning to break down problems, evaluate evidence critically, and embrace diverse viewpoints, you'll develop a skill set that's not just useful, but essential for navigating life's complexities. Remember, progress takes time. Start small, practice daily, and challenge yourself to think differently. Over time, these habits will sharpen your analytical edge and prepare you to face any challenge with confidence and clarity. Thank you for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe to our channel for more insights on mastering critical thinking.